Welcome back to the podcast. I'm super excited to be here today. So my life is a bit upside down at this very moment because I am packing up my salon and I'm packing up my home because we are moving to another part of Europe. So at this point, I'm actually having my 3 days left of taking care of hair clients. I will come back to Sweden a few times per year to take care of some of my regular clients. But otherwise, I will not be doing hair full-time anymore. So it's a huge shift for me. I've not been doing hair full-time for a long time, but I've been doing it like once a week or 2 days a week or something like that, and now it will be just a few days every 3 months. So it's a huge thing, and moving in general takes a lot of strategy and planning, and moving 2 places at once and moving to another part of Europe it's huge. So I'm a bit shattered in my head because of all the planning, but I really wanted to talk about the topic that I have for today's podcast episode, and it's all about the biggest mistakes I see hairstylists are doing in their marketing. And I find it so interesting that in hair school, the only thing we learn is strategies on doing hair. But a huge part of our business is to really build our clientele and to keep our clientele and to keep on evolving our business and evolving as persons. Because when we want something new in our lives and in our business, usually that takes something extra from us, something extra that you're not doing at this very moment. It can be a way of thinking, can be a new strategy, or it can be a new mindset formula, or all of these different things. And if you want to be able to work behind a chair and have a consistency of your dream client sitting in your chair, keep on booking the next appointment and keep on building upon that, then it is time to put your marketing hat on. And it is time to be okay with, I am going to learn this. I am going to put my energy into this, and I am going to really understand the strategies. And I used to be there myself, and I used to have all of these ideas of what marketing was. And it actually made me not grow as quickly as I maybe should have, because and this is one of the biggest mistakes that I did, and I know a lot of hairstylists are doing. So one of the mistakes that I'm going to list today is a mindset block, and that is, by marketing my hairstyling business, I need to push my services and hair products on my clients or potential clients. So there is this idea, and I used to have this idea that in order for me to market myself, I have to push and force things and fool them, almost like stealing their money away from them. And that is what marketing is. You know, that creepy sales call person that cold calls you up and sells you something that you really don't want. That was my idea of marketing. And marketing is, and this is the idea that you can take on if you have this mindset block. Marketing is a way for your potential clients to get to know you, to know what it is that you are about, to know what kind of services that you offer, in what unique way you can help them, and what you value and what is important to you, so that they can build a connection with you to really see, are you the greatest fit for them? And marketing is also a way of you showcasing your services and your unique way of offering these services, and showcase the products that you are offering in the salon, so that when your client come into your chair, they already understand the products that you have on the shelf, because you have been communicating how you can use the products, the benefits of using the products, and they are already sold on the product. If you start to marketing in a way that flows effortlessly and is more about education and is more about sharing the benefits of the services and the products that you're offering, and also share a little bit more about you, your potential clients can test drive you. And in that way, the clients that come, the new clients, they come and sit in your chair. It will be so much easier to actually make them happy with the product and services that you're offering. They will feel that wow from the first time they actually come into your salon, because they feel comfortable with you. They feel at ease. They know how to communicate with you. They know what it is that they want, and they know and trust that you can fix that. And then the next appointment will be booked automatically, because you have already wowed them. They already trust and like you. And maybe you are the hairstylist that feel that the field has changed. I feel like I have to push my products. They don't, like, my clients want to know about the products, but they are buying it from someone else cheaper. They're getting it off of Amazon or some other website. But if you provide value, sharing how to use these products and communicating that with them on your website, on social media, on your newsletter, etc., then your clients that are already paying you for stuff, they feel wow of that. Oh, now Teresa has actually showed me how to use this product. That is amazing. Of course I want to buy it from her. Of course that is where I will go and get it. They might even reach out to you before the appointment and let you know that, hey, can you hold on to that, because I really want that product before I leave your salon on Tuesday. And you are selling them things with information, with education, and so on. And that is how you can shift. If you have this idea that marketing is salesy, marketing is pushing things that people don't need, marketing is feeling yucky, so we can shift this to being educational, to being you, etc. The second thing that I see a lot of hairstylists are doing that is not really correct or a big mistake, and I've seen this over and over again with my coaching clients, and that is thinking that posting photos of your work on social media is a marketing strategy. So maybe 10-15 years ago, if you were posting photos of your work, that was a marketing strategy. But people have changed. People are looking for a unique way of connecting with you. So, and if you think about this, we are bombarded with so much information every single day. And I can say I can become overwhelmed with the amount of information by just scrolling on social or looking for something, and then you start to see all of these ads popping up over and over again. And the amount of information that we are absorbing every day is nuts. So by just posting a photo here and there of your work with like, this is a hair color, that is not actually inviting people to start to communicate with you. Your goal on social media should be for people to get to know you, know what it is that you are about, know what makes you special, and feel that they need to start to communicate with you. And it's your job as a hairstylist to open up for this communication. And the best way to open up for communication is to actually offer consultations. If you offer consultations, then you are opening up for people to actually reach out to you when they know, maybe they don't know 100% if you are the right fit for them or not. So it is important for you to shift the idea of that I'm going to post one photo of my work every single day into how can I share more about myself? How can I be more educational about the services and products that I offer? Understand what are the biggest problems that your clients have today, and how can you help them in your unique way? The more you can show that you can fix their hair problem, the more they will actually reach out and start to communicate. So a marketing strategy should also be an overall concept of your whole digital world. It should also be to think about what kind of situation, how do you want your clients to experience when they sit in your chair, and how can you sell them upon that experience already when they hear about you from their friends, when they hear about you or actually see your content. Your website should have the same feeling and experience that you have in the salon, etc. That is a full-on marketing strategy. And the next mistake that I see hairstylists are doing in their marketing is not seeing your marketing strategy as your customer experience. So this is thinking about really, really deep down, what kind of transformations do I want to create? Not only hair-wise, but how do I want my clients to feel when they're in my chair? And what do I want them to feel is possible for them when they actually leave the salon? And we don't, as a hairstylist, we cannot forget what a shift getting your hair done can do for someone. I know, and especially like with hair extension clients, that when they feel more themselves, maybe they dare to ask that for that raise at work. Maybe they dare to talk to that man that they've always fancied, but they don't feel comfortable enough or confident enough to actually reach out to that person. How can we make sure that that type of experience and transformation that we want to create in our chair should be a part of our marketing strategy? It should be a tad of that experience in the content that we create on our website, in our newsletter, in our social media, etc., etc. What our clients are saying about us. So think about this, and it doesn't have to be hard to do this, but remember that you want to share the client experience in your marketing, because that also makes people really, really want to reach out to you, because they feel that, wow, this is a unique experience. You are not only the hairstylist that are open for walk-ins, you are actually doing something more with your work. Another mistake that I see hairstylists are doing is to only make marketing efforts in panic when you see that you have too many openings in your books. And that is when you are posting things, sending out emails, posting things on social, updating your website, etc., etc. And if you are in a freak mode of, oh my god, I don't know how to pay my bills this month, and I don't have any clients, and you have this emotional reaction and feeling through your body, oh, now I have to do this, now I have to do that, now I have to try to get clients, that actually sends off an energy of panic, about desperation, about feeling of this is not going to work, how am I going to solve this, etc., etc. And if you have that desperation and feeling in your body, and you are starting to post on social, you're putting together an email, you're doing this, you're doing that, that is the underlying energy of the things that you are sending out. So if you feel that you are attracting too many clients that has the same type of energy, then you're probably sending out the same type of energy into the universe. So if you are in the situation right now when you feel that I don't have any clients, I'm freaking out, okay, to shift your energy, ask yourself, what do I need to do? How can I become more calm? Before I actually start to implement some marketing things, shake that energy off, go for a power walk, go ride your bike, but move that energy out of your body before you do anything, so that you come off from a more calm state of mind, and you come off from a more state where you know that everything is going to work out. You know that your chair will be filled with clients, and you know deep down in your heart that I will be able to pay my bills this month. Then you can start to think about, what are you going to do on social media? What clients haven't been to you in quite some time, and maybe reach out to them, see how they're doing, how is their hair doing, and how can you help them? Do some social media strategies, do some different things to actually open up to invite more people. But if you come from a state of overwhelm, if you come from a state of panic, if you come from a state of this is not going to work, then it's not going to work. So shift that. And your marketing needs to be consistent. If you're just posting things, I have empty spots, there is an opening here, it's an opening there, instead of actually sharing the benefits of your services, what people think about you is that, oh, she's not good enough, or he's not good enough, because they always have openings in their calendar. They always have these empty spaces, and if you are communicating every single week, there is an opening, I have empty spaces, etc., etc., then you are sending out to your clients that I don't have to book my next appointment because she can always fit me in, or he can always fit me in, Or they have this idea that there is always room for me. There are always opening. And that is what you are communicating. Think about how can you show up consistently, because consistently showing up and marketing yourself will consistently grow your clientele. So the times where maybe there is a lot of openings will faster fill up, and you will not be in that situation that often. Another thing that I see is a marketing mistake hairstylists are doing is thinking that everyone is your client and thinking that you have to promote yourself so that you are the right fit for everyone. And in another podcast episode that I did recently, I was talking about who is the right client for you. So if you are the person that thinks that everyone is a potential client for me, I want you to go over and listen to that episode when you have finished listening to this one, and really hone in on who is it that I want to help. Because just as we have friends, not everyone is the right friend for you. Not everyone is the right client for you. And the more you hone in on who it is that you want to help, how do you want to help them, and what is your unique way of fixing their hair problem, the easier it will be for you to actually sell yourself. Because marketing is about opening up for a sale. It's about opening up for having them come and pay you money to help them with their hair. So shift the idea of everyone is your client into who is it that I want to help. The more specific you can become, the easier. And check out episode number 23 in my podcast, and you can find where I actually guide you on all of this. Another thing that I see hairstylists are making as a mistake in the marketing is not using social media as a tool for attracting people into your business. I know for a fact that it can be easy to fall into the trap of social media being entertainment for you. It is a way of relaxing. It is a way of getting inspiration. It's a way of etc., etc., etc. And if you fall into that category of having this idea that social media is entertainment, I get stuck in the scroll, I see things happening over and over again that I'm just scrolling, how can you shift this into, first and foremost, I'm using social media as a tool of attracting people into my chair. So have as a rule, my first step is to show up on social media, meaning creating a post that is attracting people into my world, respond to all the messages that you have gotten, respond to all the comments, like all the comments, send a welcome message to everyone that has started to follow you. That is your work on your social media channels. And when you have done that, then you're allowed to use social media as an entertainment. But I would be careful with who is it that I'm following, what kind of content am I consuming. If you are the person that maybe fall into that you are comparing yourself to others, maybe you start to see some of your clients in the chair of your competition, etc., and that makes you fall into a negative route, make sure that you unfollow all of that. So you're opening up to a positive idea and a positive opening. So anyone that you are following on social media should give you joy, should give you happiness, should etc. when you're using it as an entertainment. But first and foremost, you should use it as a tool. And another thing that I see hairstylists are doing as a mistake, and that's not utilizing your client reviews and testimonials. Your client reviews and testimonials is a thing that actually is someone else telling your potential clients that you are amazing. And it actually proves the feeling that people have about you before they even come to you. So it gives you more value to the work that you're doing. If you're not collecting testimonials yet, set up something that does that already now. So after every single client has been with you, set up an automation with a thank you email where they can do a testimonial. Google My Business is great for that, because that also puts your salon on Google, and it actually shows that when someone is searching for you, all of your testimonials come up. It's a super, super great way. There are other ways of gathering them as well, and then you should use them in your social media, on your website, in your marketing, etc., etc. So it is a way for the potential clients to actually show that you are trustworthy. And another mistake that I see a lot of hairstylists are doing is ignoring the power of a good website. Your website is the only place on the internet that you actually own the rights to. You do not own the rights to how many people on social that is actually seeing your content. You do not own the rights to any of that. Your website is the only place on the internet you can control and that you own. Your website should be a reflection of your salon. Your website should be a reflection of the work that you're doing and the client experience that you are having with your clients in the salon. It should be and breathe you and what it is that you are creating for your clients. If you are doing this in the correct way, it will just make the sale for potential clients faster. It will actually either make them more affirm of, yes, you are the right fit, and it will actually repel the people that you're not meant to help. So it should be really about you. It should breathe you. It should have the work that you're doing. So you should update your website with loads and loads of photos of the work that you're doing in the salon. Just as you upload them on social, you should upload them on your website, because you don't want people to move out of your website to be able to see the work that you're doing. I know a lot of people have this idea that my website is boring, because you have no idea how many people are actually visiting your website or what pages on your website that they are visiting. Most website platforms have this embedded in them, that you can actually see the stats. If your website does not have that, you can use Google Search Console. It's a free tool where you can add your website and you can see every month, now this many people have actually been to my website. This many people have actually reached out to me. This many people have done this and that and that. And you can actually see from where people are finding you. The more you know this easier it will be to tweak. And the next mistake that I see hairstylists are doing is not tracking your marketing efforts. And that again, the more we can get an understanding of the different strategies that we're using and utilizing, understanding what is working and not working, and tracking this will be the thing. When we actually understand what is working, we can do more of that. The more we understand the numbers, we can actually tweak things, and you can actually see the numbers in, okay, this month I did this type of marketing strategies, and that actually led to more sales. And that will actually make you go, oh wow, it's actually working. And you will see that the efforts are worth it. So you will easier show up consistently. you will easily do things to move forward. But it is when we are just going on a hunch, I think I have an idea, but you haven't actually looked at the numbers, that we fall into traps. And I don't want that for you. The more we can actually track our marketing efforts, the better. And connect that to when I did this tutorial, it actually made me sell more of these products. When I did that, I actually did this. And I'm telling you, starting to do more educational content about the products and services that you offer will be a huge shift for you. So I've created this episode because I've seen all of these mistakes happening over and over again with my coaching clients. And I want you to use this, take notes and see, okay, if I'm making this mistake, how can I shift this? What was it that Anne-Marie said? Or in what way can you make this and use this and shift and use it as an invitation to change? As always, I would love to hear your aha moments from this episode. Send me a DM on Instagram. You can find me at SereneFlow_, or you can just send me an email at contact@serene-flow.com. I would love to hear from you, and I'm sending you lots of love. Now I will go back to packing up my life, and I might share a little bit more about our journey moving to another part of Europe on Instagram stories. So if you're not following me there, please check it out. I might show a little bit about what we are about to there. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.